Hello and welcome to Automation DIY. In this particular session, I'm going to walk you through how you can build an automation which can generate more than 1000 shorts, reels or any sort of short form video content in less than 30 minutes for you. And this content can be posted in any platform, be it Instagram, be it YouTube or be it your TikTok or somewhere else in the form of short videos or in the form of reels. And this is going to be fully automated process where you are going to build it right from scratch until the automated posting on all these platforms. So let's dive in. I'm going to walk you through step by step each of these things, what technology stack it require, how to build automation, how much it is going to cost you, and so many other things which are going to be very helpful for you to implement this automation right for your business growth. So let's dive in. Let's see how it works. So let's start first thing first. Let's talk about the technology stack. So tech stack requires us almost 6 different items. First of all, it's going to be a well-structured prompt where you are going to define your requirement on which topic, what kind of content you want to build. So essentially, in case of faceless videos, we are primarily focusing on a particular topic, and then there can be a couple of tips or a couple of add-on things there. Secondly, we need an AI which can generate all these results, all these content in bulk. So let's say if you're talking about 1,000 different short videos, we'll need those 1,000 pieces of content. So we need to go through either ChatGPT or Claude AI or Perplexity or something else. Then we will need Google Sheet to hold this entire data, and this is super essential because we have to make it run through Canva or through any sort of bulk video generator platform. So we need to hold this entire data. Alongside, we can also maintain a track of when this content is being published or whether it's published or not, when it is going to be like sync out. Then we are going to use Canva. So Canva is amazing tool to generate content in bulk as well. So we can just do kind of how you used to do mail merge. So same way in the case of mail merge, we can do here the video merge. And one video can be created with a wide range of different content. Then we need Google Drive. So once we have all these content coming out, that has to be stored somewhere, because let's say 1,000 video can be of almost 10 GB or 20 gigabytes, and that has to be stored so it can be used to post regularly on your social media handles. And finally, we were looking for make.com, which is going to help us to bind through all these things, and it can put entire thing into very specific, very structured way. Finally, we will need make.com. So make will help us to bind the entire workflow in a well-structured manner, and it will also help us to post the entire content out on the YouTube or any other social media platform. So let's dive in. Let's start with the first one. So first we are looking for a prompt. The prompt looks like this. So we have to define multiple things on the prompt to make it well-structured and also get the right results at the first place. So here we have to define the role of the GPT, like how it is going to work on this particular prompt. Secondly, the task. So we are asking it like, help me create a YouTube shorts for based on like motivation or life lessons for my channel and focus on a couple of things and so on. Then we have the structure of this entire prompt. So over here, we are asking it to generate output in terms of like, there is a life lesson, the main heading. There are 3 tips, max 6 words each. And then we can have a SEO friendly description as well, because that is going to help us a lot. Alongside, we are also asking it to generate the hashtags, and this entire thing should be not more than 30 words. Then here we have provided an example. And then finally, we are asking it to generate it for 10 different YouTube scripts. So you can make it like 100 or 1000 and so on. So let's go for the first step, where we are going to put this entire prompt into ChatGPT. So I started already, but let me just do it again. So over here, I just prompted this and let's see. Perfect. So GPT gets this entire thing out. Now we have big idea, part 1, part 2, part 3, and then SEO friendly description, or the hashtags are also available over here. So GPT got us almost 10 different ideas. So let's say it says embrace change and how to embrace it or how to adapt it. So adapt to grow, let go the fear and stay positive. So these are like small lessons. You can obviously modify this entire content as per your requirement, but for now, I'm just taking it off. Now, as the second component we discussed, it is going to be our Google Sheet, which is going to hold this entire data. So over here, I created a Google Sheet, and this Google Sheet has all these respective columns. So first is video title, tip 1, 2, 3, video description, publisher status, and publish date. So these 2 things I kept it. Once we have the video out, we can use them. Now for now, I'll just put it entire content, just copy paste over here. And here you see, once we paste any content into Google Sheet, by default, it comes like in this format, but we can just go for column text to split. Here we can say custom, and then we are putting a pipe symbol. So here we got this entire content structured out perfectly. I deleted this one, and let me just bring everything to here. Let's delete this unwanted part, and that's it. So we have this entire content coming out now, and this looks pretty good. So we have like almost 10 video titles and their respective things. Now it's high time to go to Canva. So in case of Canva, you can start with a basic design. So let me just showcase you how this is going to work. In case of these type of like faceless videos, you would want some sort of a background, engaging background or engaging content, right? So over here, let me showcase you. Let's start with a new file. And here we wanted to create a new design. You can go for a video. Now this video can be anything. It can be in this format or it can be in shorts format. So let me just resize it and let's go for shorts, or maybe we can start new file altogether and we'll say short. It says YouTube shorts. Now the size can slightly depend upon the TikTok or Instagram, but primarily we are creating for YouTube, so that's fine. Now in this case over here, we can get to elements and we can find some video clips. Now these video clips can be okay, let's try it, vertical video clips. Now there are so many good clips available. So for example, this is 18 second, 10 second, 14 seconds and so on. Let's say this 22 seconds clip, right? So something like this can be used where the user or your ultimate viewers get engaged. So they get to see, and it's really easy to run these into a loop as well, right? So it's never ending kind of thing. And here you can put all your content. So for my purpose, I have taken this clip over here. Yep, looks good, perfect. Now what we have to do, so once we get in here, on this side of Canva, we have something called bulk create. So over here you can see this is the bulk create option. So this bulk create help us to generate content in bulk. In case if you wanted to change just variables on any particular underlying asset or a background, we can do it. So it can be used for image creation, it can be used for bulk video creation as well. So over here, first of all, we'll have to put a couple of placeholders. So here I'm putting a placeholder like this. I'll say life lesson. And I can give it a good background as well as good color. So for now, I'm just putting it like, let's say a yellow color, which is something like this. Looks good. Secondly, I'm going to put 2 or 3 subheadings. So over here, I'll say lesson -1, lesson 2, and lesson 3. So these are 3 placeholders that we have put in here. So this is good. This looks 2, and this is going to be 3. Now these can be, again, as per your requirement, you can put the color combinations, other things, that's absolutely okay. And I would recommend you can take some, if you're using the light colors, you can take a good black background. In case if you're using any black color, then you can use the light background. So for example, this looks good here. Now this video length is total 20 seconds. So it's a kind of short clip. And what I'm planning is I'm going to put the first lesson over here at the start. And then there can be 3 lessons coming out each at the difference of 5 seconds, right? So first this will come, then second this will come after 5 seconds. It'll stay until the end of the video, then it'll come after 10 seconds and 15 seconds and so on. So over here, we'll have to right click, we'll say show timing. And this timing looks like this. So for example, this total 20 seconds, I'll ask it to come up after 2 seconds and will stay until the end of the video. For this one, I can, and let me just drag it. Perfect. This one should start after 5 seconds of this clip. So maybe at 13 is good. So by that time, user will have ability to read them. And the last one will start even after 5 seconds of this one. So this is here. Perfect. So these 3 things will start like this. Let us just run through it and see how it works. So as soon as I enter, the life lesson already here. The first lesson appeared. The second lesson appeared, and finally the third lesson will also appear as soon as this reaches over here. Perfect, looks good. So, and this is the one, so we may start it after 1 second, for example. Yep. Now it's time to do this bulk create. So what I'll have to do is, let's go here on YouTube, this part, and for now let's simply go here, click download, download as CSV. This file will get out as CSV. This is here. Let's go to Canva. Click over here. Now it asks either enter data manually or upload data. So now we are going to upload this data. As I said, like you can upload even 1,000 or 5,000 things, that doesn't matter. So over here, we got all of these things out, and these have, you can see here. So everything, all the columns are mapped over here right across. Now, as soon as we uploaded thing here, each of these placeholder or each of these values, the content got an option called connect data. So let's connect data. Here I connected video title. Here I connected the tip 1. I connected tip 2. I connected here tip 3. That's it. Now, as soon as we continue, it's going to replicate this entire thing and will generate whatever number of lines we have here, like almost 10 lines. All these 10 line data will be generated right across. So let's just go. It says generate 10 designs. Let's do it. Perfect. So we have our shots ready over here. So let's run this one. Now embrace change, adapt to grow. Now after 5 seconds, let go fear. Then after 5 seconds, this should come up, stay positive. So these are 3 things which are coming out. As I said, like you can do it as per your requirement. Whatever feels you good, you can just modify as per your requirement. Find your passion. So how to explore interest, do something else, do something else. So these are going to be 3 things which are keep on looping in. Yep. And yeah, so this is good. In case if you wanted to make something like this, let it be. Let's do. Now this is more visible, and you can just modify all of these as per your requirement. That's okay. So now our shots are ready to export or download. So over here you can click on share, you can click on downloads, and right here you have total 10 pages. So these 10 pages should come out as a separate file. So ensure you click over here, download pages as separate files. Click on this and click download. So as soon as you do, the download will start. So our download is done now. You see here, it is done, and now it is progressing to download the actual files on our desktop. So our download is completed now. Let's click here. Let's go to folder and see how it's looking like. Nice. Perfect. So we got these 10 clips out. Let's see. The first one is here. It says embrace change, adapt to grow. And over here, yes, this is working perfectly fine. Nice. Let's check out another one. Find your passion. Embrace your very good. And you can put any sort of thumbnail or maybe any sort of logo or something else as per your requirement, but these are good shots created and self credentials and so on. Perfect. Now we just have to, and see, there is a good thing happened here. So Canva automatically applied a number to it. So all these files are in a sequential number 1 to 10. We can simply upload all of them into our Google Drive folders. So I'm just putting them here. This is essential because we have to refer them again back into our make.com automation when we are uploading them onto YouTube. Or there are 2 ways to do it. Either you can upload all of them together manually. So over here, just come in, upload videos, upload everything all together here. And then you can put a publish date. So when these things should go out, you can schedule on YouTube, or we can do same thing using make.com as well. So once this content is going here, let's start putting some publish date. So here, let's maybe we wanted to start it right from today's 31st August. So I can start with, let's say 09 1st of September 2024. This is my date, and I'm just taking it until 9th or 10th of September. Yeah. And now here we can have a publish status. So either of these things, let's put a drop down, and this drop down can have a couple of things: uploaded and published. So as soon as something will be uploaded, it's going to update a status over here. It is uploaded, and as soon as it will be published, it will say it is published. Yep. Now we're just waiting for these shots to come up here. By the time, let's build a make.com scenario. So this scenario is going to look like this. Over here, we'll have to start with something, a Google Sheet. So let's go for Google Sheet. Let's punch in here, search raw, and let's move the trigger over here. Here we'll have to connect our Google Sheet, which says 1000 YouTube Shorts method 1. So it's 1000 YouTube Shorts method 1. And here we're going to search the raw which are not already published or which are not already uploaded, for example. So here I'll say status does not exist, or it's empty or something, right? And over here I can return a number of, let's say 2 videos maximum I wanted to publish at any point. Secondly, it is asking me for a download file. So over here, what I can do is, perfect. There are a few things which can be done. So first of all, we can put a serial number over here. Since our videos are in a serial number, so I can just put 1, 2, 3 and so on. So these serial numbers are going to help us a lot when we wanted to track them, like which video is where and what is done, what is not done. So let me just refresh, rerun this thing. Perfect. So here we're getting the serial numbers, video title and serial number. Give me a sec. Let's go here. Video status, that is done. Now, here we can do two things. Either we can run this file ID manually, or we can go ahead and do one more thing. We can add another module that's called Google Sheet Search File Folders. And over here we have this file name. It's called 1mp4. Yeah, so we can choose a folder. This folder is going to be primarily it's inside some other folder. So I'll just have to select the master folder first. Secondly, I'll have to go for inside here, make 1000 YouTube shorts. Then directly we have something here. Now here we wanted to retrieve files, search within file folder. And here we are putting a query, which is the serial number of this particular video. So for now, I'm just putting 1. Let's go back. Let us rerun this. Just to ensure that we are getting the right data, here we have serial number 1. So let's go ahead and do this. So here we'll map the serial number of this video .mp4. Yep. So this is the file what we wanted to search, and we wanted to search for the exact term, right? Once that is, this module will run a file name. So for example, let's say I'll say 1.mp4 is already there. Do we have this file? Perfect. We got this file out. So here we have, it's called original file name 1mp4. Yeah, so we got this file out. Now we can simply map the file ID over here into Google Drive. So this file ID no longer should be a manual run, but it's just connected. And finally, we got the YouTube module, which is upload a video. So in case if you don't have already connected this, just click here on add, and it's going to ask you a couple of things. You have to establish the entire connection, just follow the steps, and it'll be connected with your YouTube channel. Now over here, we wanted to map all of these things. So one is the title. So first of all, let's go here and map the video title. Secondly, we wanted to add the video file. So here we have mapped the file from Google Drive, download a file. Then we wanted to choose the category of these videos. So either it can be entertainment, film, animation, or whatever category suited for you. It's just going to be that. Primarily, you can set a status as private. Publish date is asking. So publish date we already have in our Google Sheet, and you can always modify it. So it's here. Then it is also going to say you that what is the time zone it's going to publish. So it is currently Asia, Kolkata for my case. In case be your make.com time zone as per your time zone. Finally, we have descriptions. So we have a SEO friendly description and hashtag available over here. So we are going to add this. In case if you want, you can add a couple of things. So this video talks about useful tips for the video title. Here are the tips. So you can add all of them together, 1, 2, and 3. So to make it more healthy and more perfect and more, maybe it's all your strategy. You can do it more explanation. And here we have explanation also. Now you can have a couple of other preferences like this video is made for kids or not, and maybe something more over here. So you have recording date, licenses, and so on. So I think this is not required as such. So we are good with this entire automation thing. Now this automation can run on a every daily basis, and it can simply upload 2 videos every day. And then finally, once this entire thing is done, we are going to add our Google Sheet module. Over here we have something called update raw, and whatever number of lines are already added into this will get updated that upload is done. So let me automation DIY. Will have to follow this and again the entire folder structure. Here we have make.com, and finally we should select our Google Sheet as well. So here we have the sheet. The sheet name is sheet 1 for now. Raw number is actually coming from the first module. So here we have raw number 2 selected, and then we'll say update published status is uploaded, and published date is being again taken from either over here, it's already there, or you can leave it blank. So it's just following to the same date. That's it. Now let's run it for at least 2 videos and let's see what happens. Currently all our 10 videos are coming out over here. So let's see how it goes. So I set the maximum return as 2. Let's run. Perfect. So our first video is going through this. It is downloaded over here. and it is uploaded, done. Second video is also following through. Second file is also downloaded now, uploaded to YouTube, and the sheet should have also updated now. So you see here, both of them are uploaded. It's already done. Let's go to content. Let's go to videos. Perfect. So both of our videos are here. Embrace challenge, change, and find your passion. And these two videos soon will be classified under shorts. So here you can see, and these are scheduled for September 1st and September 2nd. So I hope you like this entire tutorial, and like this is how, it's just an introduction. It's just a basic thing. We can do almost any kind of automations as per your requirement. Here it has embrace change. Then here it has, this video is about useful tips for embrace change. Here are the tips 1, 2, 3. More explanation is like and even 2 hashtags are also coming up here, right? It is scheduled and it will go live very soon. So I hope you learned something new from this video, for this entire tutorial, and I would love to share my further knowledge with you. I'm going to give you all of these templates as well as this make.com automation blueprint and the prompt which I used into ChatGPT. So thank you very much for being into this entire automation course with me, and I'm really excited to contribute my knowledge, my skill set for your business growth. So stay tuned for more such automation cases, and yeah, thank you very much for subscribing and for being here. Good day. Bye.